so we're going to draw 3 lines. Let me just start this. All right, so we're going to draw a line coming across, a horizontal line, and then we're going to draw an X on the right and an X on the left. And these are going to be our vanishing points. So this is my right vanishing point, this is my left. All right, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a vertical line. And what I'm going to draw is, I'm going to draw a box in here that is going to this vanishing point. So let's draw one right in the middle. So all the lines are either going straight up and down, or they're going to one of these 2 vanishing points. So it's okay if the lines intersect, but just what you want to do is have them intersect here at the center. All right, so I'm going to draw a box. And essentially what I'm drawing are construction lines. All right, so what I'll do then is draw straight up and down here and straight up and down here. And you can eyeball this. But what you should see, if I would eliminate this line here, is a perspective box, right? So I'll darken this up a little bit. And we're essentially seeing at eye level. So that's one box. I'm going to draw 3 total. And this is a cube. All right, so it's really important that you notice that this is the center and it's going to a vanishing point. All right, so then I'm going to draw another one below it. Same exact idea, but this is going to appear a little bit more 3-dimensional. So again, it's either the line is going either straight up and down, or it's going to the vanishing point. It is going nowhere else. So if your line is not going straight up and down, it must go to one of these vanishing points. All right. So, Josie, this one that I'm drawing below it, am I looking up at the box or down at the box? What do you think? It's below the horizon line.
You're looking up at the box. I mean, it depends. It's your perception, right?
Okay, so hold on. So let me finish that, and then you can answer it. All right. All right. So this box here. What do you guys think? Am I looking? All right, I'll draw the other one. So that's the one there, and I'm going to draw a last one up here. And I'm basically eyeballing where I'm doing this. All right. It's okay if your lines overlap. And I'm recording this. We'll put this up on the canvas if you want to look at it later. All right. So do you guys see the 3 cubes there?
Yep.
All right. So your assignment is to draw 3 cubes, and then you're going to turn them into something else. So, Jose, am I looking at the top? What am I looking at here? What do you see?
So I see the front view of the middle box.
Yeah.
And then I'm looking at the perspective view of the top and the lower box.
Okay, so do you see that I'm looking underneath this box here? And I'm looking at the top of this box. Do you see that?
I see that.
Okay. It takes a little bit of practice. So this is what I want you to do with this. I want you to turn each of these boxes into something else. So for example, I'm going to turn this into, I've probably done this too many times. I'm going to turn this into a microwave oven. Let me show you what I'm going to do. And I'm going to follow, to the most part, exactly the same rules. So everything is going to this vanishing point or straight up and down. So here's going to be the window it opens up in. All right. Let's make a little, maybe a handle over here. It comes out. So I just want you to, for your homework, we're not going to all do this now. We're going to stop in about 5 or 10 minutes, is you're going to finish this, and then you'll post it into the Canvas, the discussions. So I'm going to draw a little handle here. It's okay to erase. And again, everything's going to these vanishing points or straight up and down. Jose, have you done this before? Drawn a perspective, any of you guys?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, many, 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 many years ago.
Yes.
Yep.
So what I tell a lot of people, and what I was telling you like the first day of class was, drawing is, I do think that there's a certain population that is gifted, but it's something that you can be taught, and this is really more of a technical drawing. There are just rules that you have to follow. That doesn't mean you can't be creative, but if you can, your eye is very forgiving. So when you draw objects like this on the bottom, so now I'm going to give it some depth. So watch how I do that. So this I'm going to give this door some three-dimensional aspect to it, and I'm following all the same rules. But so you can see I'm adding some depth to this object right here. So let me zoom in a little bit. You can see what I'm doing. All right, the handle's not great, but you get the idea. But now I can go like inside the box. So in this corner, it goes to there. You wouldn't really see it, but let's see right here. Yeah, you'd see inside this box here, you'd see something like that. That's the inside. And it might, maybe the back is a little false, so it's something like that, right? So you can draw the inside of the object too. So I'm giving it some 3D space. All right, so everything's, this is not the best microwave oven, but I want you to kind of draw things. So let's just say I'm being really funky here. I'm going to turn this into something very boxy like a Humvee, right? So watch me turn this into a Humvee. That's they're turning them, actually used to be this gross vehicle that was military. They're actually turning them into electric vehicles. So let me try to turn this into a Humvee best I can here. All right, so I kind of cheated with this line, but so it's going to be a squashed Humvee. Okay, maybe this is not the best example, but here, I'm going to make a half of one. How's that? So I'm basically working inside that box. These want to be parallel. Because I drew this right at the horizon line, I wouldn't necessarily see on top of it, but then I could draw something like. Some lights here. Maybe a little grill here. I'm just kind of making this up as I go along. And it's okay to do that. All right, so. And then I'll maybe give this thing some windows in here. Again, I'm trying for the most part to follow these rules. When I do something like a window, of course, yeah, I kind of have to cheat a little bit. But as best as I can, I'm trying to draw everything to the horizon line. Obviously, I'm going to cheat on these wheels. I'm just kind of eyeballing it. I can show you how to make wheels a little bit better because it's essentially a box. So are there any questions about what your assignment is? Okay, so it's not the best truck in the world, but what I'm trying to demonstrate to you is kind of drawing things in perspective. And it's okay to erase, you guys. And this is just day one of this, so I don't expect miracles from you, but I just want to try to get these concepts started so that when we start drawing shoes and watches and all those things, because we really want to draw things in perspective. So what will happen over time for you guys is when you start learning how to draw things in perspective, you won't need to draw these X's that I'm doing. It'll just start coming naturally to you. So when you draw something, you're always thinking about a vanishing point. And the advantage to it is your eye will generally fill in the blanks, but just so long as it's in perspective, meaning that it's going to a vanishing point, your eye is very forgiving on ideas. And you just want to be able to convey a quick little idea. And if you're working with products, it should be three-dimensional objects. So that's your assignment, and I'm going to let you guys kind of work on your own and finish it. But I have this recorded, so I'll put this back into Canvas as soon as it's done. And then if you want to review it and such, you can do so. All right. So let me stop this recording here.